The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood. I looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other one as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. It was for that passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lame, the leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. In the speculative poem The Road Not Taken, Robert Frost gives a voice to a subject directed as I, which gives an inference of a conflicted person going through a dilemma of choosing between two diverged roads, symbolizing different directions or decisions in life. Since the poem is written in first person, it gives the impression of Frost being the speaker itself. With this situation in place, it evokes a confusing attitude since the reader is engulfed in his problems and doesn't know which decision to take. Towards the end of the poem, the fourth stanza, the speaker induces a regretful and sorrowful tone to reflect on his decision that was taken, because the narrator is still unsure of it. The poem consists of 4 stanzas of 5 lines each, with an ABAA rhyme scheme. It also shows repetition, because it repeats the line, two roads diverge in a wood, located in the first stanza and fourth stanza. It also uses personification, referred to a road, it was grassy and wanted wear, because actually the road is not thinking that since it's lifeless. The main focus of the poem is a dilemma that the speaker faces. The main focus of the poem is a dilemma that the speaker faces. This is explained in a form of an extended metaphor throughout the whole poem. The two roads suggest that there are two decisions to take. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. This explains that he can only choose one. Then he also reflects on his decision. Then took the other one as just as fair, and having perhaps a better claim. It also proposes that the speaker is at his last stages of life or at the fall of life, since the setting of the poem is in a yellow wood, suggesting that it takes place in the forest in autumn, which at that time is like one of the last seasons, and that's where all the leaves fall and it like grows back again after it falls. It also has a confusing shift. At the beginning, the speaker is trying to see what road to take. Then, in the second stanza, he decides that one road is better. But then, in the third stanza, he realizes that they are mostly the same, but reassures himself that one day he will come back. By the end of the poem, a regretful tone comes in, because as he looks in the future, he says that he will tell this story with a sigh. And he comes in and he believes that he took the wrong choice and he will never walk the other path. So, after analyzing the whole poem, I think that the title, The Road Not Taken, signifies the other road that he could not take at the end, and he feels remorseful about this. I like this poem because it can connect to me a lot. I daily face to having to take decisions about my classes, about my projects, about my friends, about my plans, about everything. It causes a lot of stress in me because sometimes I can't go back and take the same decisions. I need to have a clear decision because it's Robert Frost says he will never come back and take the other path. So then I sometimes do follow the one less traveled by, the one that took Robert, the speaker in the poem, and then it's also the one that wanted where, and I can get taken away from my own beliefs because I think that my beliefs sometimes can be the one less traveled by because sometimes people get influenced by others, so that's why one road is always taken. because sometimes I can get influenced by my friends or by my family and what they want. And the first time I heard about this poem was in 8th grade. I have liked it ever since. I connected very closely because in Mr. Boston's class I first read it and analyzed it, and at first I couldn't see what it was about, but at the end I really saw it, and I can really connect to it because like I said, I had to take a lot of decisions. So when Mr. Schooler told us to choose one poem, I automatically thought of this one. And I actually like the way that the poem is written because in this extended metaphor, he never tells you that it's about taking decisions or directions in life. So I think that it's cool that it's actually in the forest and you actually think that he's there and it's a story, but you actually need to infer that those are the decisions he takes in life. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood. I looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other one as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. It was for that passing there, and were them really about the same, and both their morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I keep the first for another day. You know how way leads on to way? I doubt it if it should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that made all the difference.